Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and I especially welcome you back to the Forex Geek channel. Now in this particular video, I'm just going to be showing you how to use one of the most slept on tools in MetaTrader 4. Okay, to be specific, we're going to be looking at the liquidity indicator for MT4. All right. So specifically, we are going to be analyzing the liquidity finder indicator. Okay, the liquidity finder indicator. If you're trying to spot where the big money is sitting, or if you want better entries into the market, this is the tool you need in your trading setup. Okay. Now, let us break it down. The liquidity finder indicator helps traders pinpoint liquidity pools. All right, these are areas on the chart where large amounts of orders are sitting. Okay, usually around obvious support and resistance levels. So this is where price often reverses or aggressively moves through. Identifying these zones is crucial for understanding market behavior, especially in volatile conditions. Now, here's what makes the liquidity finder indicator powerful. It draws dynamic trend lines. As you can see, these dotted lines, these broken lines, um, drawn by the indicator. It draws dynamic trend lines, meaning diagonal trend lines that update with live price action. These lines show the true direction of price flow and are extremely helpful for trend following traders or breakout traders. Whether the market is trending or consolidating, the liquidity finder indicator constantly adjusts to keep you in sync with real-time movement. All right, next up are the static trend lines. Okay, that is dotted lines that appear when a double top or double bottom is forming. And these patterns are not just for show. Okay, they often mark liquidity zones where price might stall, reverse, or sweep orders. Okay, so if you've ever been stopped out right before the market reversed, these static lines show you exactly what where that is happening. Okay, you need to understand where possible liquidity sweeps are happening. So this indicator is ideal for traders who understand the concept of liquidity grabs, stop hunts, and smart money movement. If you are looking to avoid false breakouts and get in at levels where institutional activity is likely happening, the liquidity finder on MT4 is your best friend. Okay, so just take advantage of these dynamic levels that are being spotted by this indicator. Now, it's true that the indicator might not give detailed analysis or detailed signals. Okay, I can say that's one of the downside, but the indicator can help you identify the prevailing momentum in the market at a given time. You can see the inputs for the indicator. You can modify it according to your trading style, whether you want to change the sensitivity of the static liquidity line or that of the dynamic liquidity line, or the static period pivots. All of that is dynamic, and all you can modify these according to your taste. Okay, and then when you want to execute a trade, combine price action analysis with what this indicator is telling you. Okay, make sure that you look at market structure. You can use your trend lines to identify the prevailing trend in the market. And once you have identified the prevailing trend in the market, then you look out for the signals given onto you by the liquidity finder indicator. For example, if the trend is bullish and then you notice that the indicator has identified, a dynamic line, dynamic zone where some buy orders might be stacked, or where bullish move is expected. For example, this line that was drawn around here should have been a good place to enter a buy trade after this indicator highlighted this zone, right? Should have been a good place to enter a buy trade, and then your stop loss can actually be below the recent swing low, okay? And then your take profit can be around resistance zone. So that is for a buy, okay? For a sell, after this line was drawn, you can consider entering a sell trade perhaps around here, right? And then your stop loss can be above the recent swing high, okay? Depending on where your entry was, but if you are going to get a confirmation and enter around here, this can be above this recent swing high for your stop loss, and your take profit can be around key support zones. Meanwhile, pay attention to your risk to reward ratios, okay? Ensure that you have a good risk to reward ratio before you proceed to taking any trade. All right, if your risk to reward ratio is not good enough, and what I mean by good enough is at least 1:2. So if you are risking 10 pips, your potential profit target should be about 20 pips minimum, right? So that gives you a good risk to reward ratio. Also, ensure that you are not trading with an amount that you cannot afford to lose, and do not risk more than 1 to 2% of your account balance in a single trade. It's not advisable to do that at all. Okay? If you are tired of second guessing your entries, or getting caught on the wrong side of a fake out, this is your wake up call. You can download the liquidity indicator for MT4 from a third-party site because it's a custom indicator. And after you've done that, add it to your indicators library, test it out. Let the market show you where the real action is. Okay. Ensure that you always combine this indicator with price action. Please combine it with price action. Draw your trend lines, plot your horizontal support and resistance zones, mark your key levels yourself, okay? Mark your horizontal key levels and even your dynamic key levels. Please draw your trend lines, mark your horizontal support and resistance zones while you now pay attention to the signals given to you by this indicator. It is very important, okay? If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more trading tips, tools, and advanced strategies. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy trading.